next lesson on the Quarterstaff is about getting the staff of my opponent out of the way. So one way Zachary Wylde shows is standing in an outside guard, and I don't hit the staff. I could do that. I could hit the staff, and if he pushes back, I can slip and cut his wrist. But most of the time this won't work. What is much more effective is to slide down alongside his staff and then do a cut or a thrust. But you have to do this forcefully. So don't push to the side like so, but you move forward with a sharp motion. And so you open him up. And then you can thrust or you can do a cut. You slide alongside his staff, and then he's open, you thrust or you cut. Okay? The same you can do in the outside guard. From here you step from the wide stance into the narrow stance and turn your staff into kind of an inside guard. So like so. Okay? But forcefully. So don't push him to the side. Don't hit. But from here, this kind of motion. Cut, always a thrust. If you feel that he resists against this, you can turn down his staff, disengage and thrust there. Okay? Like so. So then you can slide down here and thrust. Okay? But most of the time, this works quite nice. Okay? The same works also quite well when you are on half staff. And he's hard staff or long staff, doesn't matter. Then this works also quite nice. Okay? Same on the outside. And then you see when he's in half staff, you get his arms crossed. Okay? So if he does this technique to you, it's not a good way to resist. So if you push it down like so, then we already talked about that this is the opportunity to step with a traverse off the line and cut to his leg. Okay? But keep in mind, if he does that, he's already on the way up here. Okay, so maybe it's better to think about protecting your head instead of cutting the leg. But it's a possibility. If you realize he's here, you just cut to his knee and then you guard yourself here. We talked about this in the earlier lesson. The other way is when you feel this, that he pushes, you disengage and thrust. Okay? Good thing is to thrust in the outside position, because if he comes with the cut, okay, you are protected. But it works both ways. If he does this and you are already quite low here, then as I said, you can cut his leg, but you can also take this, the power of his motion, with your own return. Okay, step to your inside line with the traverse, so you are protected, because he will follow with his attack. Okay, because he had something in mind. When I'm in half staff, this is even better, because now I have my hands free to cross here with the cut number 2. Okay, but just take the force with you. Okay. On the outside, this is even more dangerous because on the outside, if he comes here, my arms are crossed. Okay? So, if I have the time, and I feel this, I can slip down and counter thrust. Like so. Okay? But if I am too slow, and he slides me down here, I just take the force with me and do a cut. Okay? So he slips me down here, and you cut there. Okay? Keep in mind to guard yourself against his step. So do cut number 1. Okay? If I don't hit him and he's faster than me, then I have at least a parry. Okay? If I am in half stuff in the outside guard, this is very dangerous because my arms are very easy crossed here. So here I have to react really quick. Okay? But there is finally a secret technique how you can defend against this. Instead of countering, if he does this technique, from example in the inside guard, and he slips you down, you just retreat. Okay? One more time. You just retreat. Okay? So the other things are opportunities to counter, but if I have the space and the time, and he does this, I just retreat. Maybe even an outside guard to be protected on that side, because he wants to do something. Like so. So just doing a retreat step, or a passing step, and going back. Kind of a very secret technique in defense. The same as in the outside guard. He does this, I retreat. Because of the crossed arms, I have ability to a little bit quicker. Okay? Or if he does the attack he wanted to do, I'm protected here. Okay? So, countering is one thing, but retreating is another possibility. So, we'll see you next lesson.
Yeah.